Welcome. So, welcome to the Lake District today. Lake Windermere over there. Emma and Lily over there. Recovering from the very long and steady climb from Rydal up Nabscar. So, the route today is Fairfield Horseshoe, which is currently in the clag. The rest of the country are enjoying wall-to-wall sunshine today. The Lake District isn't, unfortunately, but you don't come up to the lakes for sunshine. So that's the remainder of the climb that we've got to look forward to. Emma and Lily are smiling there. Right, so I've walked the Fairfield Horseshoe before with my friend Simon a few years ago. We went from Ambleside up High Sweden Bridge and then dropped back down into Rydal, so I'm doing it the opposite way round today. Okay, looking forward to this one. Emma and Lily are too, maybe. We'll catch up with you later on in the video. So I'm going to probably butcher every single place I try and point out on this walk today. You have to bear in mind I'm not from round these parts, but I think, well, according to view ranger anyway, I think that's Scarfell Pike in the cloud over there. That's all I'm going to go with for now though. So we're continuing the gradual climb. Like a lot of Lake District walks, the climbs seem to carry on forever, and this one's no exception. The conditions though are okay. There's a nice cooling breeze, which is definitely helping with the climb that we've had up Nabscar there. Emma's got the music in. She finds it helps when we're going uphill, which we have been doing for about 3 miles. Lily's not happy. We thought we were at the top, but it was a false summit. So we've made it as far as Heron Pike. It looks like the rest of the horseshoe, unfortunately, is shrouded in mist. We're keeping our fingers crossed that by the time we get to the top, the clag's lifted. We'll have to wait and see. There's a little bit of sunny weather over in that direction. I think you can just about make that out. It's pit stop time. Sugary snacks are needed to keep us going. See, the rest of the route is opening up there, look. Lily said, have we really got to go all the way up there? We've all had to layer up. It's dropped cold. Now we're getting a bit higher. And so the climb begins. Are you looking forward to it, Lily?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Let's carry on. So over there we have places such as Stonestye Pike, Swinescar Pike, Langhow, Swirlhow. Not 100% clear exactly which one's which, and most of them are in the mist. So the weather's looking absolutely gorgeous, but back towards home, over the Yorkshire Dales area, etc. Whereas we're well and truly in the clag. So I've just made it onto a great rig here. Rydal Beck down there. Path that we've followed all the way up. The summit of Fairfield is properly in the mist though, so might be the last view of where we've been until we get over the edge there. Emma and Lily are just they've just gone for it. They've said catch us up. They've got their head down and they're going for it. There's Emma and Lily, look, beyond the two people with the dog. I've got some catching up to do. That's the summit in the Clag. So many false summits on this walk, isn't there, Lily?
Yes.
I think there's another one after we get to the top of that. Got the last of the views back now. So we've reached the highest point. Well done, guys. You'll have to take our word for it though. There are no views. Most of the way up has been in clearer skies, thankfully. So just along the top of the horseshoe now before we make the long and steady descent back down into Ambleside. So the last time I walked across here with my friend Simon, it was in the winter time about 3 or 4 years ago. It was completely covered in snow with really good views back down into Ambleside, etc. It actually looked like a ski resort on the top of here. That was quite a tough descent down there. Very rocky underfoot. Needed both hands at times to help me get down safely. I think that's called Place Fell over there. Again, take what I'm telling you today with a pinch of salt. I might be wrong. We're back out of the Clag now, thankfully, though. There's another climb to look forward to. So you can see the summit of Fairfield now the mist's cleared a bit. That's that tricky rocky descent, probably in the toughest part of the walk so far. When I did that with my friend Simon, because of all the snow, it was an absolute doddle walking up there that time. A bit tougher today. We've just had another tough descent. That's a proper scramble down there. Good fun, but you have to be careful. It's an ankle twister if ever I've seen one. So we've just stopped for some second food, cowering behind this wall here. It's been extremely windy on this half of the horseshoe. So I've got some great views looking at here. Got kind of red screes over. My friend Sam will remember that one. The last walk we did in the Lake District prior to COVID, actually, we'd planned to go up Red Screes and into Ambleside, but the weather that day was absolutely horrific. Could also see the Lake Windermere coming back into view there. So I think we've got probably about just over 3 miles descending back into Ambleside. Oh, so it's much easier going now. Got high pike to get over there that it's down all the way from there. Are you enjoying it, Lily?
I actually am. It's my first ever time to the Lake District, and so far so good. We'll see how I feel tomorrow then.
We are hoping to go up Helvellyn while we're here, but the weather forecast for the rest of the week, well, up until Friday, which is when we're here till, it looks a bit iffy. From Friday onwards, it's absolutely glorious. Typical. It's actually time to delay. We've been joined by some sunshine. It's glorious now. Now we've descended out of the wind and the mist. Beautiful weather. This is what we came here for, isn't it, Lily?
Yeah.
Right, so we've got some more stunning views of the fells from here. So over there we've got Thornthwaite Crag, High Street, grey crag, ravenhow and little hawk crag. Again, I may be wrong with some of those. Stunning views. I mean, it's dropped really calm again now.
Ta-da!
So we think that there is the old man of Coniston, with Coniston water over there. So we've got the other side of the horseshoe there that we walked up earlier. We think that's the last climb of the day, onto Low Pike there before we descend back down. So that's High Pike up there that we've just descended down. It actually looks quite steep, but it didn't feel it. Just craggy, like most of the Lake District paths. So I think we've done the worst of the descent, thankfully. The knees are feeling it because Numpty here has not used the walking poles, whereas Emma and Lily have sensibly opted to do so. One thing I've been doing whilst I've been on this walk today is obviously looking at wild camping options. Now I've done a couple of wild camps in the Peak District, but this is definitely another level when it comes to wild camping. Just the walk with the heavier pack, for starters, and obviously more exposed areas where you're pitching your tent, but I definitely would like to advance to this at some point in the near future. The lakes are just too far for me to come for a day walk, so wild camping will give me an opportunity to come and explore up here a little bit more and start to learn some of the actual places, some of the Wainwrights. I know the Peak District's at the back of my hand now, but the lakes, far less so. Wow, what a day we've had. So we've just crossing High Sweden Bridge here, and we'll follow the track down to Ambleside where the accommodation is. It's been a tough walk, hasn't it, ladies?
Yeah.
There'll be a link to the route in the video description. I think we've been on our feet for about 8 hours. It's been steady going, you know, lots of changes in elevation, but the descent down in particular has been quite tough. As I say, the first time I walked this route, I came up via High Sweden Bridge and then descended down into Rydal. That was much easier. The descent down the Ambleside way, very rocky. I think my knees will feel it when I get back to the accommodation. Right, okay. Thanks for watching this one. We'll see what the rest of our week in the Lake District brings. I'm sure there'll be some other videos to follow, probably in less than glorious weather. I think we've been very blessed with the weather today. The sun's come out as we got round the walk. Okay, we'll catch up with you all soon. It's bye from me and...
Bye from me.
It's bye from them. Bye for now.